California. It is rainy, as everyone in California I think knows right now. I was supposed to have a show up here on Friday, so Eddie and I came and hung out in the RV with the dog for a few days, and unfortunately I didn't get to do my show, but that was pushed back until July, I believe. So we've just been enjoying a lot of nature, some quiet time. Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone? No matter what you're feeling, what's going on in your life, wherever your heart is, it doesn't matter. You're more than welcome here. Whatever you're feeling is what I am wanting you to bring today. I'm wanting you to bring your wholeness, or at least try to come back into wholeness for a few moments. I know so many of us, including myself, are fractured, and that fracturing, is that a word? With all the fracturing that's going on, it can really feel like we're either in the past, especially with our minds. It can be we're in the past or in the future, worrying about health and finances and our jobs and our families and whatever it may be. Working in the hospital. Oh yes, bless you. I know that's got to be really tough. But with all the fracturing that's happening, I just wanted to set an intention to bring us all back into wholeness for a few moments and really into the present moment. Some things that have been working for me lately, which I would love to share before we get into a little meditation and chant. I find timing so funny because I've been working with the mantra, slow is safe. And I think for every one of us, slow feels incredibly unsafe, and we're being forced at this moment in time to slow down. And I cannot tell you how much anxiety it's bringing up in me. I just started working with this mantra about a week ago, just in the nick of time. But I have been literally, when I'm spun out in anxiety, coming back to those words of slow is safe, just hand on the heart, deep breaths, slow is safe. If you have mala beads, doing that 108 times, slow is safe. That's what I've been working with too. Or if you just have a timer, set the timer for, I've been doing it for 11 minutes and just laying down and breathing and reminding my nervous system that slow is safe. Like, I am safe in this moment. So yes, that is one thing that has been such an anchor when anxiety starts to spin out of control. So maybe that would be something that's helpful for you guys. Another thing I've been really called to do before all of this started to shut down is go outside and put my hands on the earth, or no matter where I am, just as long as I can feel the ground, even just the floor of our RV, envisioning it being the earth and Mother Earth, and singing. And I know you guys are like, oh, you're a singer. Of course you're going to sing. But our voices are so important to transmute all the feelings that are going on right now, and Mother Earth can take it. She's here to support us. So putting our hands on the earth, what I've been feeling is lots of energy running up and down my arms, just really feeling more connected with the ground and with nature. I think for me, and what I'm seeing is nature is really calling us home to help transmute what's going on within, and also to send our love, to send our heart and that energy of our heart back into the earth. So I think it's kind of like a two-way street when you're working with Mother Earth. Definitely she can take whatever is within, but also remembering to give gratitude and thanks for her grace by opening your heart and breathing and sending her love back into the earth. Another thing that has been coming into my awareness is play and imagination. When I was a little kid, I'm an only child, so when I was a little kid, I would be in nature all the time, and I would have these, imaginary friends that I would talk to. And what's coming up for me now is to remember that piece. The way I'm remembering it is in ceremony with myself. It could be as simple as anything from staging myself to the house to making up songs to once again remembering to go out and put our hands in Mother Earth. Those things are real, and I think we remember when we were kids, and play and imagination was our reality. And so coming back to that of that piece of, as an adult, I think we've forgotten that's reality. Like play and imagination is so important. And I know, we use our imaginations all the time for the negative stuff, going into the future at this moment and dreaming up like, all the things that could happen. When you find yourself doing that, just switching back into play mode for a moment, and allowing yourself to dream up a world, even if it's literally for a minute, just switching back into another space and remembering how that imagination flowed through us as a child, and dreaming up the world that we want to see. How would we want our world to look ultimately? Like nothing is out of the question. Everything is possible. Even if just take a moment to switch into a different mode of the beauty of what does already exist. It's just not here in our present moment yet. And the last thing is opening fully to the present moment, and that's what we're going to play with right now. I know a lot of us have anxiety and fear and whatever else, anger, so much is arising. For me personally, I know a lot of shame has been arising, along with the fear, guilt, sadness, lots and lots of grief. I know I've seen a lot of people talk about how the lungs are connected in Chinese medicine with grief, and of course this virus is attacking the lungs. And before this even began, a couple weeks before this pandemic started, I was crying for like no reason, not even knowing what the reason was. But in every meditation, I just kept feeling grief come up and come up and come up. So I think we are purging a lot of grief, and I know that can be scary for a lot of us. One thing to remember, you're not going to get lost in these feelings. That was one thing that I thought years ago when I started working with these deep emotional places and pain, that I was going to get lost there. You're not going to get lost there. You are safe to feel that. You are so held. And so today we're going to be working with a little meditation and a little chant. So please feel free to sing along with me as you start to learn the chant. But as we start working with this meditation and chant, just remembering to breathe. Like, breathe from the deepest part of your belly, and no matter what, just continue to come back to that breath, continue to breathe. So, hi, beautiful loves. It can be very challenging. I know this all can be very challenging, but I think it's a major initiation that we're all going through at this moment in time. But the most wonderful thing, and the reason why I wanted to come on here, is we're all in this together. Like, no one is exempt from this. Absolutely no one is exempt from this. So let's just come into this moment, and I invite you to put both of your hands on your belly. When we're breathing, we're looking for deep belly breaths, and most of the time we're breathing from a shallow place up in the chest. So as we breathe, with each deep breath, with each exhale, we're wanting to just soften the body, coming into this present moment and just being here together. Everyone is safe right now. So as we take a deep inhale from the bottom of the belly, just allow your hands to move. And a long exhale out. You can either exhale through the mouth or the nose, your choice. Inhale in through the nose. And soften with the exhale. Again, in through the nose. And let it out. Dropping our shoulders away from the ears. Again, in through the nose. And exhale with a sigh this time. And as we continue to breathe, forgive my coffee machine for shutting off. Let's wait for it to shut off. Just take another deep breath into the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Now we're just gonna continue to breathe deeply through the belly. Just take a moment to scan the body, just with the mind. Can you notice anywhere that you might be holding extra tension? Somewhere that may be painful. Maybe it's right in the forefront of your awareness because it is so painful. Maybe it's more subtle. As we find that place, maybe you want to bring a hand, just tenderly, to that place of tension or soreness or pain. Allowing your body to settle. And when the tenderest of touch, or even just the awareness of the mind, allowing it to rest in that spot. Just saying, I'm here. I am here. And now as we allow awareness to rest in this spot, wherever it may be, or your hand. You can actually drop your hand if you feel the need. Just questioning, getting inquisitive about what is underneath this pain or discomfort. What emotion may be underlying. A lot of us are going straight to fear and anger. And as we just invite this, whatever the emotion is, and this pain into our awareness, allowing it to be here. Not trying to push it away, not trying to rid ourselves of it at all. Allowing ourselves to fully come into wholeness by holding that which is uncomfortable with loving awareness. And if we're finding that fear or anger is the emotion coming up, there's usually something under those. maybe a more tender, sensitive emotion, deeper emotion that we're maybe not willing to or capable of seeing at this very moment. But as we sit with it, what's underneath? Maybe it's sadness, grief, shame, guilt, disgust. For me, it's definitely sadness. Whatever you may be feeling, just taking a deep breath into the nose. And letting it go. Just softening. And as we're sitting here with whatever emotion may be arising, can you open to this emotion, to this feeling, even if it's an extra 5%? Just opening our heart and allowing for these emotions, these difficult emotions to exist. If there are tears flowing, allow them to flow. Just soften into them, soften the face, soften the body, soften the heart. You are safe. And now as we just allow whatever has been arising to remain, without pushing anything away, can we bring the awareness to the heart space? And with the next deep breath, just allowing our awareness to come into the heart space. You can even put a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly if that feels safe and comfortable. And with this awareness of the heart, and without forcing anything away, can we bring in one piece, one something that we are grateful for? And allow that gratitude to fill our heart space with every inhale. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your job, the fact that you have food. Maybe it's the loved ones in your life. Whatever it may be, with every deep breath, allowing that gratitude to fill up the heart. Open to the feeling of grace and gratitude and love. And now maybe bringing our attention back to the original space of pain and discomfort, and seeing maybe that place is softened a bit. as we have both the sensations of pain and discomfort and the awareness of gratitude and love and grace, as we hold both of these spaces. For me, this is what I call wholeness, where everything is welcome. And as we continue to breathe and hold both of these emotions, these feelings in our awareness, I invite you to place your hands on Mother Earth if you happen to be outside, or on the ground. I invite you to just listen to this chant if you wish, and feel free to join in, to sing along whenever you feel called. And as we do this, I just want you to imagine your heart sending down into Mother Earth through your arms, through your hands, anything that is worrying you, any discomfort, any stress, any fear. And as you inhale, inhaling the love and grace of Mother Earth back up into the heart. And as you exhale, sending down anything that is of fear. And on the inhale, bringing up into your heart space all the love and support and grace of Mother Earth. Just continuing this pattern. And as you open your heart, I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, love I am. Fear, I've come to set you free. Fear, I've come to set you free. Fear, I've come to set you free. Oh fear, I'll set you free. Fear, I've come to set you free. Fear, I've come to set you free. Fear, I've come to set you free. Oh fear, I'll set you free. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. Oh, love, love, I invite you to take a deep breath in. And soften the body, soften the heart. Just open as much as possible to this moment, to these words. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, love I am. One more time. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. I am love, love I am. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, love I am. So we bring our attention back into the heart space, feeling all the love and the grace that was just generated from deep within, from this community. I invite you to gather all of that love from the center of your heart and send it through your arms, through your hands, back into the ground, into Mother Earth. Feeling the love radiate through your hands, from your heart, out as far as you can imagine it to reach, touching every single being, every single human, every single animal, plant, every single heart. May all beings be happy, healthy, and free. May everyone who's suffering be blessed with infinite amount of grace. And may we all have the courage to be the blessing that we are intended to be in this world. Amen. Namaste. This is the second time that I have done this, and I always end up crying at the end. I think it just is, it speaks to how open I think my heart becomes as I connect with you guys and as I sing. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I send so much love to each and every heart, each and every one of you. I know these are really challenging times. But we got this. Blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I love you. Bye guys, have a beautiful day.